Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to Social Science Revision online teaching classes from Vishwamanava Residential High School. My dear students, in today's video, we are going to discuss 1 marks, 2 marks and 3 marks question and answers in the lesson Indian Transport and Communication. Okay, let's start. The first question, define transport. Answer, transport means movement of goods and services and passengers from one place to another place. It is called as transport. Next, second question, what are metalled roads? Are Pakka roads. Pakka roads will not damaged soon. Why? Metal roads which are constructed with cement concrete, so that is metalled roads. Next, third question, what is unmetalled road? Are unmetalled road damaged quickly? Why? Are most of the rural roads are not suitable for traveling during the rainy season? Why? Answer, unmetalled roads which are constructed with mud and gravel and also common in rural areas, so that can be called unmetalled roads damaged quickly. Next, fourth question, what is the role of Prime Minister's Grama Sadak Yojana in the development of roads? Or what is the main aim of Prime Minister's Grama Sadak Yojana? Answer, to convert mud roads into metal roads. Prime Minister's Grama Sadak Yojana is taken up. So that is the development of roads in Grama Sadak Yojana. Fifth question, what is the role of rural roads in the rural development? Answer, village roads are rural roads links the village with one another towns and market centers. Isn't it? Sixth question, what are border roads? Or why are border roads constructed? Answer, roads in border areas which are especially used for defense purpose. Keep it in mind, border roads which are especially used for the defense purpose. So it is called as border roads. Seventh question, why has Border Road Development Authority established? Answer, for the constructions and the maintenance of the border roads, isn't it? Then eighth question, why did the British construct railways in India? Answer, the convenient transport of raw materials and the movement of army from one place to another place. Ninth question, now island waterways played a limited role. Why? Answer, the island waterways played a very important limited role because due to the development of roads and railways. 10th question, what is ocean railways? What is ocean waterways? Answer, water transport through seas and oceans is called as ocean waterways. 11th question, what are ports? Answer, ports are meeting points between land and sea routes which ships are docked for loading and unloading. So it is called as ports, isn't it? Next, 12th question, why was Jawaharlal Nehru Port built? Because it has been built for the release of pressure on the Mumbai port. 13th question, which is the oldest and artificial port of India? Answer, Chennai port. Keep it in mind, very important. Chennai port is the oldest and artificial port of India. 14th question, why has Enro port built? Or what was the measures taken to reduce the pressure on the Chennai port? Answer, it has been developed to reduce the pressure of traffic on Chennai port? 15th question. Vishakhapatnam port is the protected port. How? Answer. Vishakhapatnam port is the protected port. It is the deepest landlocked and protected port. Vishakhapatnam port, it is the deepest landlocked. Then 16th question. What is the disadvantages of Kolkata port? Are still dragging is required in Kolkata port. Why? Answer. Many times it suffers from the problem of silting. So to clear this silt dragging is required. So this is the disadvantages of Kolkata port. 17th question. What is the advantages of Haldia port? Or what was the measures taken by the government to solve the problem of larger ships which cannot enter the Kolkata port? Answer. Haldia port is built to receive larger ships which cannot enter the Kolkata port. Next 18th question. What is mean by communication? Answer. Communication means it is the convenience of messages from one person to another person, or conveyance of messages from one person to another person, or one place to another place. So it is called as communication. 19th question. Telegraph service has lost its importance. Why? Because telephone and mobile phone services have replaced the telegraph service. 20th question. Akashvani and Doordarshan played a very important role in the agricultural development of India. Justify. Are Akashvani and Doordarshana provide various information to the farmers? Justify. Answer. They are very useful to our several areas because our farmers get up to date informations about the agricultural problems, farm commodity prices, weather forecasting, modern methods of cultivation, etc. So, Akashvani and Doordarshana played a very important role in the agricultural development of our country. Next question. Which is the oldest and still existing newspaper of India? Keep it in mind, very important. Bombay Samachar. Bombay Samachar is the oldest and still existing newspaper of our country, isn't it? Next question. What is the geographical information system? Geographical information system means it is a computer based system which can accumulate and internet data on the earth's surface. So it is called as geographical information system. Next question. What is the global positioning system? Answer. Global positioning system, it indicates the location of stationary or moving object or person through pointing out the latitudes and longitudes and height above sea level. So it can be called it as global positioning system. Next question. What is remote sensing technology? Very simple. Answer. Remote sensing technology, it collects the information regarding the earth's surface and it is also gather very information about the distance between the two objects without touching the objects. So it is called as remote sensing technology. So my dear students, these are the very important question and answers for 1 marks or 2 marks in the lesson Indian transport and communication. Now let's move on. 3 marks question and answers in this lesson. Second main, first question. Explain the importance of transport. Transport plays a very important role in the economic activities of human beings. Justify. What are the importance of transport? First point. Transport, it develops resources. It develops the resources, natural resources, etc. Second point, it helps to agricultural development. Third point, it promotes industrial progress. Fourth point, widen market. Fifth point, increases internal and external trade. Sixth point, provide employment opportunities. Then seventh point, raises the income and standard of living of the people, and the last point, it fully encourages tourism and helps defense. So this is about the importance of transport. Next question, what are the advantages of road transport, or what is the role of road transport is the economic development of a country? Answer, roads are very most ancient and universal means of transport, isn't it? It is plays a very important role in the economic development and economic growth of our country. And for the development of agriculture and village industries, roads are very essential. Keep it in mind. Roads are very essential for the development of agriculture and industries. Then next point, roads can be constructed in forest and hilly regions, and they connect remote place with the towns and cities, and it provide door to door services, and they are the feeders to railways, seaports and airports, and it is very important role in the tourism, trade and commerce and industries, and it is also create more employment opportunities. So this is about the advantages of road transport. Next point, next question, what are the difference between metalled roads and unmetalled roads? I already told. Or what are the different types of roads in the basis of physical structure? See, metal roads which are constructed with cement concrete, so it is called as metal roads, and unmetalled roads, it is constructed with muds and gravel, so it is called as unmetalled roads. So this is about the difference between metalled roads and unmetalled roads. Next, fourth question, name the different types of roads on the basis of constructions and maintenance. All of you know that there are 5 different types of roads on the basis of constructions and maintenance. One is golden quadrilateral and super highways. Second one is national highways. Third one is state highways. Fourth one is district roads, and the last one is village roads. So this is about the types of roads on the basis of constructions and maintenance. Next question, describe about the golden quadrilateral and super highways. Or the golden quadrilateral and super highways plays a very important role in the economic development of India. Justify. Answer, the golden quadrilateral is a project with 4 to 6 line roads. It was started in the year 1919. This highway network connects major cities as well as cultural and industrial centers of our country. The superhighways are divided into 2 divisions. One is the north to south corridor, and second one is the east to west corridor, and they also connect many important cities, industrial centers and ports, and the constructions and maintenance of these roads is under the control of National Highway Authority of our country. So this is about the golden quadrilateral and the super highways. Next question, railway transport plays a very important role in the economic development of a country. How? All of you know that. Keep it in mind. Railway transport, it plays a very important role in the economic development of a country. They are very useful to carry heavy goods and large number of passengers over a long distance, isn't it? And it plays a very important role in the development of agriculture, industry and economy of our country, and it is very help to expand to trade and tourism. Now, 7th question, explain about the railway transport of India. Answer, railway transport or railways from the largest public sector undertaking in our country. It has a network of about 7,031 stations and a length of 64,015 kilometers. The railway transport or railways are divided into 16 zones for the purpose of efficient management, and many steps are taken to provide comfortable and safe railway travel. So this is about the railway transport. Next, 8th question, explain about the pipeline, or what are the functions of pipelines, or what are the importance of pipelines. See, pipelines they are new mode of land transport. Pipelines are laid under the earth's surface and they are mostly used to transport crude oil from oil fields to refineries, natural gas and mineral, and the total length of the pipeline in our country is 35,676 kilometers. So this is about the pipelines. Next, ninth question. What are the factors favor for ocean transport? Or would the position of India is suitable for ocean transport? How? Answer. India has a long coastal line and some ports. India is located at the center of the eastern hemisphere. Nearly 85% of our foreign trade is seaborne. All these factors favor for ocean transport. So this is about the factors favor for ocean transport. Next question. List out the major ports of India. The important ports of west coast are and east coast. First, the important ports of west coast like Kandla, Mumbai, Marugova, New Mangalore and Kochi. Then the important ports of east coast like Tuticorin, Chennai, Ennore, Visakhapatnam, Paradeep, Haldia and Kolkata. So this is about the major ports of India. Next question. What are the importance of air transport? Air transport is very useful. How? Answer. Air transport is the quickest means of transport. It is a very fast means of transport and it is very efficient to carry passengers and mail. On the times of emergencies like war, floods, earthquakes, air transport is very essential or very useful. So this is about the importance of air transport. Next to 12th question. Air India International different than Indian Airlines. How? Answer. Air India International which provides services between India and the various other countries. Then Indian Airlines which operate within the country and also connect neighboring countries. Isn't it? Next 13th question. Explain the importance of communication. Our communication is very essential. Why? Or how are communication medias useful to publics? Or communication. Explain the importance of TV and radio. Answer. In the importance of communication we can see it very helps to quick transmission and discrimination of ideas, information and messages from one person to another person in one place to another place. And communication helps in creating awareness among the people about government policies and programs of development, isn't it? It enables us to know about natural hazards like disasters, weather forecasting, etc. And it is very helps in the progress of trade, industry and commerce, etc. And it is provide entertainment, day-to-day information of our world, helps to maintain unity and integrity of the country. Very simple. So this is about the importance of communication. Next question. Mention the various modes of communication of India or explain the two modes of communication with example. The various modes we can see: telephone, telegram, fax, email, internet, seminar, conference. So these are the personal communication. Then newspapers, roads, telephone, magazines and books are come under mass media. So this is about the two modes of communication. And the last question, explain the importance of remote sensing technology. On remote sensing technology is very useful during the natural calamities. Why? Answer. The remote sensing technology, it collects the information regarding the earth surface. It collects the information regarding the earth surface and it is also gather information about the distance between two objects, and aerial and satellites photos are taken through the remote sensing. So this is about the remote importance of remote sensing. So these are the very important question and answers for 3 marks in the lesson Indian transport and communication. Okay, my dear students, in today's video we have learnt 1 marks, 2 marks and 3 marks question and answers in the lesson Indian transport and communication. Okay. Thank you.